In Africa today, there's a massive prayer movement. And the whole idea behind prayer now is I can pray long. And when I'm praying, people must see me. And it has become Phariseeism. Because it's the Pharisees that take pride in praying long. Praying long is very important. It will drill you. But if it's about people seeing you that you pray long and you start by street corners and make boast, you are a Pharisee. And that's why people are praying now, they are not being transformed. But when you pray, you are supposed to see. It says, ask of me, I will answer. Jeremiah 33 verse 3. I will show you great and mighty things. And when you see, you are transformed. We all with open faces, beholding us in the glass, the glory of the Lord, we are changed. How come people are praying now, they are not being changed? Because there are no leaders to teach them what to focus on. So they are focused on things that puff the flesh and not things that transform them to become like Christ. Meanwhile, the fathers of old prayed, and when they came out of the mountain, you saw God. There were people who came out from the place of prayer and their faces were glowing. When Moses descended from the mountains of Sinai, the Bible said he wished not that his face was shining. They had to cover him with veils. They prayed and they manifested God. Even Jesus, the Bible said in Matthew 17 verse 2 and 3, as he prayed, the fashion of his countenance was altered. His raiment began to glister. So the goal is to transfigure us until we become like so. So when we gather in church, church should become like a constituency where people carry different dimensions of God. You say the ones by the right, they are healers. The ones by the left, they are voices. When you want to know what God is saying, go to the left. Anybody can tell you what God is saying. Because that's like a company of prophets. The sons of Issachar, they said they had understanding. It wasn't a prophet in Issachar. No, they had migrated from individuals. It has become a heritage of a people. The sons of Issachar, they said they had understanding of times and seasons. So what they caught in God was the voice of God. Everyone resembled God's voice. That's what we should do. And that's the sign that a church is becoming territorial. A church is not territorial because it has an auditorium that seats 40,000. All the thieves in society can come and hide there. I'm telling you. People, do you know thieves hide in church? Because when they are there, you can't find them. Say it's a deacon. And deacon is a senator. The whole money for the constituency, he has used it to buy Rolls Royce. And that is deacon. That means Jesus said it. I'm not the one who said it. He said this is a den of thieves. He wasn't talking in the market. He was talking in church. He came to church. He said this is a den of thieves. He said meanwhile my house should be a house of prayer. It should be a house of encounters. It should be a house where people are transfigured into God. He said when we see him, we shall be like him. So if we are not being like him, it's because we are not seeing him. And there's a technology for seeing him. If the word is preached, if Christ is preached, people will become like God. And if people pray correctly, they'll be like God. But our focus is not to raise sons. And that's why, although we are many, we are not territorial. You will be shocked that a church of 20 may be more territorial than a church of 30,000. Because it's not the number that makes the church territorial, it's the sons. How many sons are there? And men become sons when they reveal God. If they talk, they reveal God.